Hello guys! In this video I'm going to talk about spatial reasoning. Spatial reasoning is also known by other names such as spatial intelligence, spatial ability, or spatial visualization ability. I will explain what spatial reasoning is, its components, and show you how you are using it when you play video games. In a nutshell, spatial reasoning is the ability to imagine objects, rotate them, and orient them in the space. You use spatial reasoning for detecting consequences of interaction between objects. You also use it for inspecting objects from different perspectives. And you use it to make visual metaphors of things that are not obviously visual. In short, spatial reasoning consists in three aspects: spatial perception, mental rotation, and spatial visualization. Spatial perception is the ability to recognize spatial relations between ourselves and the environment, using signs from the environment such as landmarks, location, and direction. Spatial perception is related to activities such as map reading and field sports. Mental rotation is the ability to imagine a figure and rotate it in your mind without changing its shape. Mental rotation is also related with the ability of projecting figures from 2 dimensions to 3 dimensions or the other way around. Spatial visualization is the ability to imagine the interaction between physical objects using their physical properties. Sometimes spatial visualization serves as a way to foresee a result, for example, when folding an origami figure. Sometimes it serves as a way to represent concepts that can be seen, like atoms. Now, let's talk about video games. Most of you are familiar with the game Tetris. The main goal in Tetris is to improve your score by fitting shapes in the screen. To fit the shapes, you need to move and rotate geometrical shapes. Once a figure has been positioned, you cannot move it again. So in order to win the game, you have to project, move, and rotate figures within the game space, both in a mental and in a practical way. Now, three-dimensional adventure games are a good example of spatial perception. Here we have 2 types of games we can talk about. The one that forces you to create a map in your head. Doom is a good example of these types of games. And then there is the type that gives you a map for you to orient yourself in the game world, which requires you to switch between the 2-dimensional representation of the map and the 3-dimensional world. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is a good example of these types of games. In summary, it is possible to describe spatial reasoning as a mental ability that allows you to interpret and solve problems related to spatial locations of objects or yourself within a certain environment. I hope you found this information useful, and feel free to subscribe and share with your friends. Have a nice day!